Spécial, bonjour tout le monde, à toute la Dominique et aux Antilles, c'est un grand plaisir pour nous là avec vous, messieurs, mesdames, vendredi, messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est un bel jour à Dominique, quand il applique à fini comme toujours, d'habitude, et puis un grand jour, messieurs, c'est la grande vacances à Dominique, et tout le monde a bien misé comme toujours, comme d'habitude, ma pas de villa rempli, pile voiture, tout partout, le monde qui a fait ça avec yo, marché là, rempli, il ça pile mon a village là mais ça pourquoi mais ça c'est un grand week-end à Dominique, messieurs, mesdames. Good morning, Dominique. Good morning, Eastern Caribbean. Welcome to another Creole Heartbeat program. We have a very special program for you today. We're going to be speaking Creole Basketball Championship, and we want to say good morning to all our viewers and all of us as viewers on the big station Facebook page and YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to be with us. All the information you will want to know, the inaugural Creole Basketball Championship carried for Dominica. We will give you all the information about that. And in studio with us is Dunstan Maggie Peters, former president of the DABA and head coach of the 767 Sports Club, an organizer and holding several caps, phenomenal figure in terms of sports development in Dominica, have been a monumental figure in nurturing some of our youngest talents in Dominica and bringing them to prosperity. We also have with us a Nigerian medical student and influencer, Joel. She have a long name and surname I will allow her to actually pronounce for us in a while. And also in La Guada, we have the man with the vision, the former professional basketballer, Marvin John Baptist, the main organizer behind the championships. Good morning to you, Marvin. Ça va fait fouet? Est-ce que vous attendez moi, Marvin?
Bien bonjour tout le monde. Content là, merci pour l'invitation là. Good morning everybody.
Tout bagaille bien, mon frère?
Oui, nous là. Oui, tout est belle. Bon Dieu, nous contents, nous la jode là.
Pas de problème. Comment vous avez jode là?
Guada va faire belle.
Comment il y a Guada?
Aussi.
Et bien, il y a la pluie là de temps en temps, mais tout est bien. Elle a bien à besoin.
Pas incident. Donc, quand tu es là, la belle.
Pas de problème. And in studios, we have Dunstan Maggie Peters. Good morning to you, Maggie. What's up, my friend?
Ça parle un petit peu à tout, ça. Bonjour, Creole,
c'est ça, nous avons bonjour à Creole.
Ouais, tout bagaille bon.
Tout bagaille bon. Comment vous passez bon matin là, t'es bon avec vous?
Ouais. Bon, on t'es dit là, tout bagaille, mon senti fort.
Dit t'es fait.
Ouais, t'es basilic,
aïe, ça c'est bien moi-même. Mais tu as ici quand toi si côté là pour après, puis tu as gingembre. And we have our Nigerian friend, our influencer. She's a medical student at the All Saints Medical School. Good morning to you, Joel. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
From what tribe are you from?
I'm Edo.
Edo, do you all have a specific language?
We do, but unfortunately I can't speak it.
Not even good morning in your language?
Oh,
you forgot.
We'll
give you a chance. We'll give you a chance to think.
Give me a chance to think. It'll come
right. Okay. So firstly, Marvin, tell us a little about the concept and the vision behind this inaugural Creole Basketball Championship carried for Dominica the 22nd and the 25th of this month.
Thank you, Wadix. L'Express Digital Creole Basketball Championship, guys, is the foundation of what we want to be the Champions League of basketball of the Creole nations, especially in the Caribbean. Is a basketball tournament, but it's more than that. Is an annual program that we're developing by leveraging sports, especially basketball, in the dynamic of cooperation in the multiple dimension of sustainable development. We have a great formula that we know that will work in the best interest of Dominica, but also of the region, when you mix sports, culture, entertainment, and tourism together, you have a great recipe for growth and development. So we're looking for those goals. We are chasing those goals in order to develop basketball in the region, basketball in the Caribbean, and also to build that cultural confidence for our youth and for the nation around Creole. You already know how Creole has no borders. Okay, we focus on the Caribbean, but we are open to the world because Creole has no borders. It's a mosaic. It's one of the biggest mosaic of nations in the world. So we are very proud to launch l'Express Didier Creole Basketball Championship. So basically, just like the Champions League in football, you have qualified rounds organized on the territories part of the itinerary of l'Express Didier. Okay, so from Antigua, Guadeloupe, Dominica, Martinique, and St. Lucia, all right, we have qualified rounds. The champions from those islands are qualified for the finals that are going to take place from August 22nd to the 25th in Dominica, the capital of the Creole nations, as we like to say. Everybody loves Dominica, and we are ready to offer the experience to the team to come and play to Dominica, to compete, but also is a platform for the local Dominican teams and the youth to showcase their talent, to motivate them to bring back basketball where it used to be in Dominica. So the grand final will take place from August 22nd to the 25th at the indoor facility in Massac. We are very blessed to have that indoor facility. So we have teams from the champions from Antigua, the champions from St. Lucia, the co-champion from Guadeloupe, Grand Gosier Basket, which is my team. I'm the captain of that team as team playing at my age. And 3 local teams from Dominica are ready to compete for the grand final of something that is part of history, because for the French West Indies, it has been the first time that we are opening the doors for our teams to go and compete officially in the Caribbean. So this is very important for us in Guadeloupe. Okay, the French National League of Basketball authorized us to organize this competition. It has been supported by the regional Guadeloupe Basketball League, even Martinique, the League of Martinique, in this tournament. Okay, unfortunately, the champion of Martinique, which is the champion of the French West Indies, were not able to complete the budget to participate to this first edition, but they are eager to be part of it for the years to come. So this is something very sustainable that we are launching and is taking place in Dominica.
How important this is for Dominica, this particular championship, the Creole Basketball, l'Express des Creole Basketball Championship. How important is this as a tourism product for Dominica, sports tourism?
Well, it is extremely important because it's part of a program that started several years ago. The conception of the Creole Basketball Championship was born with throughout the collaboration between the gentleman next to you, Dunstan Maggie Peters, well-known president of 767 Sports Club. He has his academy. For many years, he has been supporting the youth of Dominica in various sports, not only basketball. So he was the source of the inspiration. And then you have Jerry Williams, founder of Sport in Nature Foundation. Is the general, is the man using his influence. He has been part of basketball development, not only in Dominica, but also in Antigua. He has a great network in the Caribbean and beyond. So 4 years ago, we have strategic reflection on how we can develop basketball in Dominica. And we organize several virtual forums with key stakeholders of basketball or sports in the Caribbean and also beyond the US and Europe as well. We have been invited teams organizing camps, in Dominica to elevate the level of basketball, especially starting with a elite program for the youth. So how important it is, I think, is a big milestone that we are able to host the grand final in Dominica. Sometimes it's sensitive for the teams to travel, but this competition is coming home. Okay, it's designed around Dominica in the best interest of Dominica for the youth, for sports, but also to promote our Creole culture once again. That we should be proud because this is a great way to go towards growth and development. The recipe is very important. It goes beyond sports, so it touches tourism, it touches the culture, sports, also the health, okay, self-confidence for our youth, okay, it touches cooperation as well, and it will contribute to the development of the local economy, especially where we are right now. Teams and fans are coming to Dominica at the end of the month to attend to this special event. It has been very exciting for everybody in the Caribbean. We have teams from St. Martin's, St. Kitts already knocking at the door. They want to be part of it. They want to live the Dominican experience. Okay, you cannot imagine what is, but you already know how people love Dominica. People love Dominica. They love the culture, and I think this is one of the best events in terms of sports that we are launching right now. And this is something that we want to duplicate for the youth. We're starting with the senior male teams, but it's going to be duplicate toward the youth categories for male and female, and also the senior female teams as well. So this is a huge program that we are launching, and we're asking everybody to come and support us, support the team, support our event. This is great news for Dominica. It's a way to go in terms of development when we talk about sport tourism. Is important for the country.
You sound so passionate about Dominica. Tell us about your Dominican roots and tell us about a little about yourself as a professional basketballer.
Well, all my life I have been proud to be a Dominican. I'm a son of the diaspora. I was born in Guadeloupe. My father is Clem Jean Baptiste. He used to be the captain of the national team of basketball of Dominica in the 70s, playing for Cardinals with Plastic, Kiwi, all the legends that we know. And in my life, I have been a semi-professional basketball player in France and also in the Caribbean. I'm still playing in Guadeloupe for Grand Gousier Basket, a team from Gousier. We are the vice champion in Guadeloupe, but I won everything in the French West Indies so far. And today, professionally, I'm a consultant in sustainable development in the Francophonie of the Americas. So as you know, just like Guadeloupe and Martinique, Dominica is part of the Francophonie. Saint Lucia is part of the Francophonie. So, I'm passionate about sports. I'm passionate about sustainable development. I like to promote our culture, support our youth, and develop our sports. I think they are key pillars of development for our country, our region. We are not reinventing the wheel. What we do, we know that it could be very successful, but we cannot do it alone. I like to discuss with Maggie, and we always say that what we do is just bigger than us. It's just bigger than us. So I want to thank everybody. Wadix, you first, Mr. The Ambassador, for your amazing support, because is a way to leverage the Creole culture as well through sports, and also all our sponsors, L'Express Désir, We Church, Sunrise Airways as well. They have been key sponsors, and the doors are open, you know. And being a son of the diaspora, I think in Dominica we have to find more ways to invite the diaspora to support our program, you know, because the Creole Nations has no borders. We wish one day we could invite a team from Louisiana, a team from the UK, a team from Africa, a team from Canada, a team from the Pacific as well. Invite them, come and visit us, come and compete in the Caribbean. So why not welcome a team from Nigeria, from Senegal, from Ivory Coast, from Cameroon? You know, I believe that the diaspora can play a key work, you know, in our development. Sponsorship can be done. You have a company in the US, a small business, you can sponsor us, receive a tax deduction because we are all NGOs, non-profit organization. So this is possible. Just a little, 100 US. If you have 20 businesses, 20% giving 100 US, that will help us a lot. Because this tournament, this program has so many dimensions, okay? So many dimensions in terms of development, cultural confidence. I think everybody can see the value when you analyze it. It's more than a basketball tournament, okay? It's more than that. So I'm waving my hand, appealing for support from the diaspora as well. They can contact us and see how they can support us.
Yes, we are speaking with Marvin John Baptist, and like you said, Dominican parentage, born in Guadeloupe, very passionate about Dominique and his Dominican roots. And we are speaking Creole Basketball Championship carded for Dominica, 22nd of 22nd to the 25th of August. So in the next 2 weeks, Maggie, we will be in with this particular championship. By the way, I want to congratulate you publicly for the kind of work that you have been doing, former basketball president, and you continue to do your work, especially with the youth. A few weeks now, I've been monitoring what's taking place. You have been influential in having several Dominican youth even traveling on scholarships, and I'm not sure how much of that has been evangelized on the various mediums, but have been doing quite a bit of work to really nurture our young sporting talents in Dominica, and I want to congratulate you publicly for doing this.
Yeah, man. Give thanks to Alex.
Also, how are preparations for this particular tournament on the ground in Dominica? How are things progressing in Dominica?
Well, it's progressing nicely, but we wish it we would have we would have been further by now. We wish we would have been just focused on promotions, but we're still doing fine tuning certain things. But all in, nonetheless, everything is progressing good. Everything is in place, and we just moving forward. Right now, the National League is almost climaxing in the playoffs, so that will decide. That's where there's three Dominican teams, like you say, going to participate. Two already two has already been decided. One is automatically the champion, which is the PSC Falcons, Dr. Darrow PSC Falcons. And last night, the Detroit Blazers cemented their place into the tournament by beating my team. You know what I mean? Yeah, my team wasn't ready for to play, So it's unfortunate, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Creole Championship is bigger than us, like Marvin says, so it's not even what my team is about. Who is ready? And so the Blazers seem to be more ready, so they are in. So we still have one more chance because the PSC Falcons, who is the champions, they are locked 1-1 in the series with the Paybush Eagles. Last night, the Eagles tied the series. So there's one more game on Saturday. So if the Paybush Eagles win, then they automatically cement the position. But if the Falcons, who's the champions, wins, then the Eagles will have to play a game against my team to see which team, So we still have a little thread of hope, But all in all, just to say that everything is on stream, and we're ready to go.
When you look at the basketball tournament in Dominica and even the level of basketball, this Creole Championship, You know, the inaugural one, when you look at the vision behind it, how important it is for the players in Dominica and for basketball in Dominica.
It is extremely important because from through getting into the whole sporting aspect of things, for myself, in about 2010, I used to be in music, WCK
Yeah.
from 1991, going all through 2004, Nye and Skinny, So I was strictly into the music business, promoting and managing and all that kind of stuff, coordinating events. And then in 2010, my son was like 10 years old. So, and I felt that, I had him, he was, playing football and stuff like that. And I see that the football, the whole sporting vibes was kind of dead in Dominica. Nobody, no fans going to the game. The game is playing and nobody is watching. Not even fellas' girlfriend are going to watch them. So I was wondering what's going on. And the guys and them on the field playing the game, the quality is low because nobody looking at you, so you don't have taste to play. Because you don't even, if you make a mistake, even, nobody not there to boo you or nothing. So you don't even, there's no real consequences. So right there, I start to wonder what's going on. So start to talk to the young guys, and the other young guys, instead of playing, they sit down watching. They don't really have no taste to play. And I start to do a little research and ask them like, "Well, how comes they saying like there's nothing in the game? The game they're playing. There's no, they don't get
No incentives.
no incentive to play. So I said, okay. So I said that me being in the music, I seen like a band. The bands and them are getting paid to play. They're performing, and I watching the teams playing on the field. That's their stage also. When you're on the basketball court, the court is your stage, and you're a performer. You're an artist, just like the Ace Band and all of them. So what is missing is the element of marketing, promotion, to get the people and them to come and see, and all that kind of aspect of it. So I decide that you can employ the same concept of the music, you can employ it in sport because it's entertainment same way. So I start taking my camera and taking clips, shooting games, and showing it on my social media, and then the game start to let vibes start to build, and so the players start to, you see the level start to raise a little bit. So I say, okay, it's seeing is believing. So once the players can see something happening, then they're going to want to participate. And then I say, okay, take it to the next level. There's nobody is out there on the screen, on the TV. We don't see nobody making it out of Dominica on the screen to say, well, boy, I can make it to the bigger leagues where they're getting paid. So I say, we need to get something needs to happen. And then the pathways, you need to get into college. It's been a while since somebody, in that time, there's been a while since somebody has made it from Dominica to, out there in the US and college. The last person I know is Otis George from Goodwill and, Garth Joseph and these guys. So I began to push the vibes, and in 2015, thereabout, get an opportunity for a couple of athletes through my social media, doing all what I've been doing. The same promoting and marketing I'm talking about is very important. Social media is very important. So that's where some guys saw these athletes and saw me promoting these athletes on my page and figure, wow, excuse me, sir, I see you have a lot of athletes. Like you have an academy, you have a program. Would you like to take some of them to a showcase we have in St. Lucia, where there's going to be scouts and coaches to, doing recruiting for college? I said, of course, that's what I've been looking for. And I spoke to my mentor, Solka Emmanuel, and we selected 7 athletes from different areas in Dominica, what 4 from Harlem, and we went to St. Lucia with 7, and 6 were selected out of the 7. And then they went out there and they did their thing, and then the coaches were so satisfied with the quality that they started connecting with me and us and asking for more. And right there now, the whole thing just start to turn up now. The athletes and them start to see that there's opportunity. And then, so just saying that to say that this tournament, that's what it is, a major part of it is for that. For the athletes to see, we don't just come to play in the league, we win a championship, people pop up, and then we wait for next year again for the league. There's more to it. So when we win, there's an opportunity to go further, to play in another tournament with bigger stakes, to play against foreign competition, to get the opportunity to travel. This now is the incentives and the motivation that they need. So this tournament, that's one of the major purpose of it.
In terms of support, locally through the various mediums, sports division, possibly the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Culture, possibly tourism. Are these relationships already forged? Are there partners in this major tournament?
Yes, we had a meeting. We had a very important meeting, myself, Marvin, and Jerry, with the PS of sports and the PS of tourism, and it was a pretty good discussion. There, we actually, in sync in terms of what they're looking for and what we're looking for. So we're just waiting this week that for us to touch base to find out, exactly what it is they're going to, bring to the table. But from the conversation and from the discussion, they're on board.
And what about the private sector? Have you approached any of the private sector? We noticed that already you have a major sponsor in L'Express de Zille. We also know of the airlines. It's
Sunrise,
Sunrise Airlines
we
already have endorsed and
Yes.
in a big way also HHV Research and Company. Which other companies
Cool.
have been showing interest, and I will give an opportunity to tell them why it's important to be part of this championship.
Yes, also Cool and Smooth off from Antigua. They are going to be the one providing, all the trophies and all the medals and all the, outfits for the officials and stuff like that. So that's the company all the way in Antigua. So far, the three companies you call are companies abroad. So we're looking for our company because this is our product. So it's really important for us to support ours. We cannot make people outside support us more than we supporting ourselves. You understand? So we have Witches is on board. But we're looking for more. The government, Ministry of Sports and Tourism, yes, but the private sector, you need to come on board. Like Marvin say, you don't have to give a whole big ton, but little one fully basket is going to go a long way, to make this a success. Let us. We always start in poco. Well, let's start with a bang, Help us to start with a bang. Let's start grand, and it doesn't take much. It's just each one reach out to one, together we can make it huge. So we're asking, all this company, Tuapiton, yeah, Tuapiton, Creole. Tuapiton is a Creole word. Like Tuapiton, let's go. We'd like you to be the official water of this Creole basketball championship. You know what I mean? And so the list goes on. So we're really looking for these companies. You can cash, kind, all kind of support, refreshments, everything.
What about the support from the media? As a matter of fact, I can confirm that already just being here is the contribution of Q95 FM to give you the opportunity to be here in Creole Heartbeat. So, I mean, we are doing our part to get the information out there already. But in terms of media coverage, in terms of the other radio stations, in terms of the social media, we have major social media outlets and platforms. How is that coming?
Well, so far we have went to. I've been invited to the show on Kyrie FM. That was great. But we like the station itself to when we make the ad. Give us a little support by playing the ad first. Because that's important.
In terms of marketing and
Marketing and
promoting.
promoting, yes. We really would like on that level. Also DA Sports Vibes, which is our the total sports network on the media, 100%. That's part of our program. And so we're looking forward to the other radio station, Vibes Radio. Everybody, just come on board because media is key. Like I said, how we got the opportunities through the media. That's how opportunities come. That's how the window opens so that people can see inside to know what you have, the products you have. So we're really calling on the media, and the big screens in town there. I pass by KFC outside there, Arden songs, Vibes Radio have some, the Kyrie FM as well. We're gonna come to talk to you guys. We're not asking for cash, but just to put our ad out there, so when people pass in, going driving in and out of town, they can see it in the face. So they know about it and they want to come. That's a major contribution.
We have seen in the recent times, about a week from now, I think it was last Saturday up till now, how important sports tourism is for Dominica by what Thea Lafont did and brought the name of Dominica. A tournament such as this, with millions of Creole people globally, you can get that same kind of input. Dominica can get that same kind of leverage with Dominica being the home of the Creole Championship. How important, how's the magnitude when you vision and then you look for people to actually be part of it, to take hold of it. Don't wait until it becomes a fear. Take it from the whole genesis of it and support it.
Yes, definitely. And as you say that, I just want you to understand. I also want us to understand that from this thing came from the World Creole Music Festival, the concept. Couple of years back, they had some successful Creole festival, And then from there, I post on social media, hey, what about the Creole Sports Festival? Because it's entertainment same way. So it's same concept. See how much people that is bringing to our shores. Hotels are filled, rentals are sold out. What about the World Creole Sports Festival? Bringing all how much all these islands to come and compete in Dominica to fill the hotels as well, so we can have in Carnival the place is loaded, rental sold out. Then you have Independence time, November, the Creole time is sold out. What about in the summer? We can add one more, an additional one that will bring more stimulation to the economy. You know what I mean? So this is where the inspiration came for this. You know what I mean? And so we do it when you have that kind of thing there. Then it starts with basketball. Basketball, that's like the pilot. But once we execute this, then all the other sporting, football, netball, volleyball, they can all. They just have to you have got to reinvent the wheel, like Marvin said. It's just the blueprint is there. Just put the ball, put the volleyball, put the football, put the different sport, athletics, and we can have our Creole Olympics. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I mean a real melting pot of Creole and sports, music and sports is synonymous. It's almost the
Definitely.
same thing. You know, any interest in either two can give you global
Hmm.
presence, global recognition. In case you're wondering, we are in with Maggie Peters, also Marvin John Baptist in Guadeloupe, and also Jewel, a Nigerian, we'll speak to in a while. And we are discussing and actually giving you some information on the Creole Basketball Championship carried for Dominica in 2 weeks' time. That's the 22nd and the 25th of August. And it's the summer. Children or students will be on vacations, somewhere to go to, somewhere decent where you can be a part of a sporting event, take part, and allow this opportunity to grow into something massive. And already showing tremendous interest, our Nigerian family on island. Good morning to you, Joel. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Thanks for the lovely smile. You're beautiful as usual.
Thank you so much.
How has it been for you and your Nigerian students? By the way, you are actually a student at the All Saints
Yes, I am.
University,
Yeah.
a medical student.
Yeah, a medical student.
And how has it been for you? How long have you been in Dominica?
This is my second year here,
Mhm.
so roughly 15 months.
15 months. And how have you found Dominica so far? We know it could have been a culture shock. There's 70,000 people. How has it been for you and your other Nigerian friends?
Well, initially, I was kind of shocked by
The size?
I was kind of shocked by the size. Everyone knows each other, everyone's familiar with each other. It's a small community. It's a much smaller community. So I was shocked by that. And they have such love for
Culture?
their culture. Yeah, they're very patriotic. And it's not to say that Nigerians aren't. It's just like it's a smaller community, so you really feel it when you talk to people. So yeah, I was also shocked by that. And there's a lot of water.
A lot of water, and you love
Yeah.
that. I know.
Yeah, I like that.
So you have gotten acquainted with some of our tourism spots, our spas, and the hot water spas, and the rivers, and that's Finger Lakes. Have you been familiar with those?
Yeah, yeah.
And you got,
I that was a point for me. I really like that.
basketball. Let's move to sports. We know Nigeria. By the way, we congratulate Nigeria. I think you just won your gold. I think it was this morning. I think I just saw something with the hurdles. I think your Nigerian nationality won the gold in the hurdle. So we just want to congratulate you. And we know sports is big. At one point in time, football was a major
Yeah.
sport for Nigeria. But as a community in Dominica, how do you see an activity such as this, trying to get other islands to be part of a tournament in Dominica? How do you see a tournament such as this?
Oh, I think it's a lovely initiative. Like I was sold on the idea the moment I heard it. It was because the culture thing, bringing together other Creole speaking countries and just making it an international thing, I think is going to be a vibe. Like I think it's such a genuine and it's really geared towards all facets of expanding the economy financially, even yeah, I'm really sold on the idea. Suffice to say.
Is it a deal already that we're going to get? I mean, your students, your Nigerian nationals to come and flock the facility at Masak? Is it a deal already, or are we going to work on that?
Yeah, yeah. We're definitely going to work on that. I think this is something everyone should see.
By the way, you're part of the Students' Council,
Yes.
okay,
Yes, I
of
am.
the All Saints University.
Yes, yes, I am.
We love Afrobeat here. How has
Oh,
it been? I mean, from Nigeria, you're so many miles, thousands of miles away, and your culture, your music is part of our rotation on our various radio stations at our clubs. How does it feel?
it feels really good. First when I came here and I heard a lot of Afro beats, I felt really at home.
Away
It
from
was
home.
very welcoming. I feel accepted when I go out and I hear Afro beats, and it's just a very accepting place in general.
Okay, what part are you willing to play in this particular championship? Besides just making sure all the Nigerians come, but what are the areas that you plan to get the message across?
Okay. Apart from the publicity, I I plan to really be like on ground for interviews and stuff, just getting the word out however I can, being uh present at all the games. As I said before, I really think this is something that everyone should see. So just being present, host like just doing some interviews, getting into just generally just flowing with it and making sure this is something that people see.
If one of those years, if this competition championship continues, there's a hope that possibly a Nigerian team may participate.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
I can imagine. We'll get back to beautiful Jewel in a while. But Marvin, are you there, Marvin? Okay, we are trying to get in touch with Marvin. I noticed that you're relaxed just listening to Jewel. L'Express and Zil, tell us the part that they are playing in this major championship.
Oh, L'Express Diesel is one of our key sponsors. Of course, they help us to facilitate the trip of the teams from Guadeloupe and Saint Lucia. So far, Martinique was going to come, but L'Express for so many years, more than 30 years, has been moving the people of our islands, the visitors from Europe to being in transit in Guadeloupe to come to Dominica. So it was part of our strategy to build them as a key sponsor, and we are very pleased that they are supporting us. We named the competition Express Diesel Creole Basketball Championship for a reason. Um, but on August 6th, the agent, Richard, was part of our launch press conference at Big W. So it was a real pleasure, and they already expressed their support for years to come. So I think it's just a start, but we really want to thank um, sponsors that willing to support us from the get go. Okay, most of the time they wait for the event, the program to be big to join, but I think it's easy to understand the value of what we do. Okay, and we like to establish our relationship on a win-win situation with our sponsors. So definitely, L'Express is here, but just like uh, um, Sunrise Airways as well. We do thank them, and we like also to thank um, before everything the government of Dominica because we met as well with Ministry of Sports and Ministry of Tourism. We submit to them our program, and we were happy that they gave us the high consideration because what we are implementing, what we'd like to develop, align with their vision and strategy, especially uh, targeting the French West Indies coming to Dominica. So this L'Express Désir Creole Basketball Championship will be promoted in those various islands in Guadeloupe, in Martinique. We're going to have a few articles in the biggest media. We organized the qualifier rounds in Guadeloupe in May, and PSC Falcons, the reigning champions from Dominica, was invited. Uh, they have been actually on tour. They have been actually on tour in Guadeloupe. Uh, they played in various arenas, and there was a massive media coverage regarding these qualifying rounds of the Creole Basketball Championship. So everybody is excited in Guadeloupe, in Martinique, even in French Guiana, and they are willing to come to Dominica at the end of the month to support their team and just to live the experience.
I love the fact that you said that quite a bit of promotion is now taking place in the French Antilles, Martinique, Guadeloupe, and as far as French Guyana. This is extremely important for a tournament like this. And possibly quite a bit of visitors may accompany the contingents to Dominica, which once again will prove the viability of this tournament by bringing in some overnight visitors, which will really assist in the economy.
Definitely, definitely. This is just the beginning, but just like Maggie said, they already bought packages, so they will stay in our hotels. They will go on tour to visit the beauties of Dominica. It's very important. It's all about sport tourism, and of course, they will come and drink, eat in our bars and restaurants, and attend at Massac from August 22nd to the 25th to this exceptional international basketball tournament, which will take place in Dominica. Uh, of course, we have to understand that this is something that is sustainable. It's not a one shot, it's a program. And it's designed around Dominica, it's designed around youth development, sports development, and with a new niche in tourism in Dominica, which is sport tourism. It is big. We have to take advantage of the Olympic year. You know, we have our Creole sisters and brothers. They are Olympic champions. You know, I believe that there's no discussion anymore to see how sports can bring visibility for a country, for a nation in the world. Okay, we have to congratulate once again Mrs. Tia Lafont for this amazing Olympic gold, first Olympic gold for Dominica. Mrs. Alfred also for St. Lucia. So we are all Creole brothers and sisters. So what we are looking for is to come together. Every time we come together, every time we support our youth, every time we support sports in our region, we start to shine all around the world. And the Olympic Games right now in Paris just is just a proof of it once again. So the Creole Basketball Championship is designed around the Creole nations. As I said, we have no borders, and Dominica is a perfect place to welcome them every year during the summer. And I think this first edition will be a success, but we cannot do it without you guys, without the media, without the sponsors, without Dominicans, without the diaspora. So, guys, please join us, support us. It's bigger than us. We cannot do it without you.
One of the things which really hit me when I heard the vision of this particular tournament, this particular championship, and I also kind of paralleled it with the same vision for the World Creole Music Festival, starting with the Franco Creole, and even in the Caribbean, there are several Creole niches: Dutch Creole, Spanish Creole, English Creole, French Creole. Is it your hope that you may expand it from the metamorphosis of just the Franco to start off mainly and then expand it to other forms of Creole?
Oh, definitely. There's no borders in our vision. We know the Dutch Creole in the Aruba,
Saint
uh,
Martin, Saint Martin
Saint
French.
Martin. Uh, yeah, I would love to see Haiti participate to this tournament as well. The Dominican Republic, of course. Dominica is already a melting pot. We have an important Haitian community. We have the Dominicans from Dominican Republic. Uh, so when we go with Creole, of course, we cannot build any borders in our vision and in our action. So they are already interested. Aruba is already interested to come. So I believe that the second edition will be bigger and better. But it's important to start with this one. Saint Lucia will be there. Guadeloupe will be there. Uh, Antigua will be there, and of course for the locals, there will be three Dominican teams. So they will. This is very important. This will be one of the biggest platforms for them in their country. So come and support them, and I think it will be a great start for the future.
Absolutely, Maggie. Let's get back to the whole organization of the tournament. And in terms of participation, local participation, um, it's your hope. What? Give us some of the logistics with the tournament itself. Apart from the games, will there be any other attractions? Halftime segment? Will there be? Give us and possibly a price, an entrance fee. Give us some more some more information as to the tournament itself.
Yes, definitely. What you touch on there is a key component to it, which is the halftime, the performance entertainment, because not just it's different, but it's more than just a tournament, more than just basketball. It's an experience. So the music, we marrying the music with the sports and the whole culture, everything. We don't just saying it in words. You have to show in action. You have to show. You have to feel it. So when you come there, you don't come in there to just watch basketball, shoot and dunk and thing. You come and see much more than that. So if we're gonna have halftime performances, pre-game performances, post-game. We're gonna have DJ each night. We're gonna have a different DJ, and But one thing I want to say is, like, as we say, we're just starting it up, and we don't have a big budget. We're still looking for sponsors and support. So, like I say, there's support can come in cash and kind. So a DJ, an artist, you can give us that support. You can be a sponsor by just coming and give us a 10 minutes performance. It's a bantan. Let's come and sing two track first. And trilogy. Come and sing to halftime. Come and sing two track. Our DJ there. You come and hold a day down for us. By one time. We got it one
We
time.
get confirmation.
One
Okay.
time.
Already,
We
and
check
I
it.
mean, look, we are really getting dividends.
That is what we're looking for.
By the way, we'll be opening the lines in case any of our callers want to ask any information. We are speaking about the Creole Basketball Championship carried for Dominica, and that is August 22nd to August 25th. Tell us how you think about it. Give us your opinion on it. So, Maggie, you were saying, well,
Yes.
look, we get a DJ Shan
Right,
already
right. So he knows what day he
dedicating
wants,
a night
Yeah.
to give us his contribution
And we
to the
appreciate
tournament. And
This is what we're looking for, And we have the stilt walkers going to give a performance. You have your carnival band. You can promote your carnival band. You come and your carnival corner, the different bands you have, you can come and promote that, at halftime, on the whole stage is yours. All that will give the foreigners, all the French, the Antiguans, they come and they see that. When they see that, you never know who in the team is a promoter. You might just get, wow, they enjoy your experience as a DJ, as a performer, and they want to bring you back to Guadeloupe, Antigua, and Lucia, and once you're exposed to Guadeloupe and it's France right there, you're Europe, what I mean? So everybody, that's a showcase a platform for everybody to showcase themselves. We want to see it as that, you know what I mean? And as you say, there's packages in terms of the entrance. We're going to have a VIP, it's limited VIP area. We also have the area for, the general area for fans. The kids will have, special price for the kids. And there's going to be, I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me right now, but there's a certain area where, you get your T-shirt, you get, nice ladies
The
come
fan zone.
the fan zone, yes, the fan zone. That's it, Marvin. You know what I mean? So that's zone there. You have a special price for that, but you're gonna come with a lot of goodies. You get your T-shirt, and then you get your nice ladies, like Joe will come and serve you your serve you your drink, your beverages, and snacks and stuff like that. So when you come to Massac for this tournament, it's not going to be like you come for ordinary, big up to the National League, but when you come there, it's going to be you have to be a difference, the whole decoration, the whole vibe have to show Creole, So the ambience is gonna be, everything's gonna be moved around. You're gonna when you reach there, you reach on the inside, you might go back outside to he just have a call out to say, boy, Massac be there now. You know what I mean? When you enter there and you see the places, wait a while, let me go back outside to make sure I not in Miami or somewhere like that because the place is going to be, you know what I mean? Jerry's already on top of that, adding songs going to, set up the stage down there and stuff. So it's going to be a nice vibe. So, but it's, as we say, it's a product that all of us have to come and just, put together. It's not just Maggie and, and Jerry and Marvin, but it's a Dominica product. So when Dominica will be, it's not a Maggie, Jerry, basketball championship. It's a Creole basketball championship. So we want everybody to chip in, give you a little contribution. It don't have to be dollars. It's just your little service, a little 10 minutes, a little 5 minutes. So we call it on Shirley and Trilogy. Come on, give us the track. We ready, come on, give us a little track, a little 5 minutes, and we're good to go.
What about the economic benefits for, let's say, the community itself? Thousands of people in the area. Will the vendors from the particular area, Massac in particular, and surrounding areas, be allowed to do the normal vending? I know, well, there will be some secluded area for the patrons, but will that be allowed?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the Massac community, they better get extra staff. They better get all their extra staff to come in. That they have Hammy Joe's, that spot that are selling nice meals there, right where Simon used to be there. And you have the spot right next. They have to get extra staff because there's going to be loaded, and the people and them going to be flocking. They're going to have thousands of people in the area, and yes, the vendors are going to be allowed because it's for everybody. It's a Dominican product for all the Dominican benefits. It's not we're going to hog it and try and everybody is welcome. It's for us. We're doing this for us, for all of us, so we can benefit. And it's for us to just find our area and take the initiative.
Joel, I'll come back to you in a while, but I just wanted to reach back to Marvin in a very important area. There may possibly be scouts in the special area that may be viewing the tournament and maybe scouting for new talent. So it's an opportunity for even the Free Dominican teams to be on their best and showcase their best of their abilities. You never know who may be in the audience, who may be invited to scout and may just be eligible for a scholarship to France or some other metropolitan countries.
Yes, correct, Wadix. It's part of the program as well. Huh? They already reached out to me. There will be some scouts that will attend this event, especially from France, south of France in Marseille. There's a professional team, the general manager. This team is sponsored by a former NBA player, Michael Petrus, from Guadeloupe, the city of Saint Anne. We used to go to school together. So he has a professional team in France, and the general manager will be there. He's a scout. He used to organize several camps in the US, in Guadeloupe, and also in France. So right now, actually, he has under 21 team of players that are professional in France. They are training right now in Guadeloupe, and he's taking the opportunity to come to Dominica from August 21st. He will be there. He will be close to the team, feel the vibes of the tournament, and he's one big professional, well appreciated in Guadeloupe, well appreciated by the youth, and the doors are open. This is only one example. The competition will be streamed live also on social media, so visible for the world to see. We have our partners in the US, in North Carolina, that are also looking forward to support our tournament, give opportunity to our youth, come and stay in Dominica for a few days to organize camps. It our reflection is based on a strategy. with multiple dimensions. So when we say it's bigger than a tournament, and we go in the multiple dimension of sustainable development, it's not just words. We stand behind it. We implement our actions, our program, and I think everybody should consider this opportunity, this event, this program at its full value and full potential. And please, you will definitely find ways to be part of it. To be part of this development and success. Uh, as Maggie said, it's for Dominica. It's for our youth. Uh, we thank the government of Dominica because they understood our vision. They already facilitated the fact that PSC Falcons came on tour in Guadeloupe. It was a great opportunity to have free games in Guadeloupe against the best teams in Guadeloupe. Uh, and there's more to come. There's more to come, believe me. And we're looking for the support once again.
Thank you very much, Marvin. In terms of prizes, either Marvin or uh, Maggie can speak to that in terms of prizes for the championship team, and possibly the championship team could maybe get a visit to France to play the championship team in France. You never know. But what are some of the prizes that are already labeled down
Well, the initial prize we have is €5,000,
for the
for
winner?
the winner, for the champion. And we are right now we are reaching out to all the sponsors, and that will decide the additional prizes, for the MVP and others and the likes. But for now, what we can say that the winner will get €5,000, and we're counting on that. But we're counting on the other sponsors. There's like you said, Mama said, there's ways of being part of it. So you can come in and decide, you want to be the second team or the third team or the MVP and stuff like that. You want to donate to that. You want to sponsor that, and that will be in your name. That opportunity is open for the sponsors.
And as you wind down, are you excited, Jewel?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
I mean, to integrate, to be part of this tournament, and how you feel that entire integration. What is your opinion of it? I mean, to actually be part of a whole Creole network, a Dominican network. How do you feel being part of that?
I feel really excited to be part of it. I feel it will be a way to further immerse myself in the Dominican culture and the Creole culture. And I'm just excited about it all around.
Absolutely. We are looking forward to see you and to see several of your friends participating in this major tournament. And we really want to introduce us to them. You look so much like us. Sometimes we can't even differentiate whether you're Nigerian or Dominican, or you're from Maho, you're from St. Joseph or Point Michel. And that's good for Black people. The melanin doesn't distinguish us. It's our
Yeah.
identity. But we want to thank you for choosing Dominica as your home, away from home, your home where you can actually get your education to what's your future. We thank you for choosing the Nature Island, and anything we can do to make your stay more pleasant. Remember, I want to invite a few of the Nigerian students right here on Creole Heartbeat, so you can tell us about your experiences, and good or bad, by the way. If you feel at any point in time that you may be treated as a second class citizen, tell us, and to see how we can solve this, because we want everyone to feel as one big family in Dominica. Final words, Maggie, because we have to make space for the news major. I want to give you that opportunity to really sell the tournament to the fans and friends.
Yes, I just want to tell everybody, I mean, you always, Maggie, boy, doing good vibes, and now is the time to show it, not just say it, but show it in action. Come and support the vibes. Come and support. We really been pushing these things. Has started for a number of years. It's not just come. It's been years in the making. Enough hurdles, enough stumbling blocks, but we persevere. Every block that come, we just put it down, make a bigger stage. So now the stage is, set, and we're ready to go. And all we're asking for now is the support. Like I say, all the musicians and them, the DJs, reach out. Come and give us the support. Give us the strength. Everybody, the sponsors, come on board. The fans, come and support your brothers and come and get your brothers up. Once your family in the stands, it enhance your performance. And the players and them embrace this opportunity. You have a man like the MVP, Kiwan Thomas. I know if this guy, the right people see him, he's gonna get the opportunity because he went to St. Lucia and we went to a tournament. We won that tournament. He was the MVP there again, so he's legit. Man like Shama Felicite from Paybush, Jacob Barry and all these on the likes of the young talent we have there. This is the opportunity to really understand that this is a stage for you, and you are a performer. Don't see yourself as just a basketball player. See yourself as a performer, artist, and the crowd is there, and you need to wow them. You need to put down a performance, give them a road match. You know what I mean? So just calling on everybody to embrace this tournament. The fans, the sponsors, the players, everybody, the referees, big up to the referees, the officials, the DABA, big up. Thanks for endorsing and being part of this. You know what I mean? And everybody just come on board and make this thing a success.
Okay, 30 seconds, Marvin, to round up because we have to make way for the news major.
Definitely. Well, all have been said. What we're creating a new pool of ambassadors of Dominica throughout the Creole Basketball Championship. From Antigua to St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, Martinique, the world will be focused on the Express Creole Basketball Championship. We call in the diaspora. We call in the Dominicans to come and support the public sector, the private sector. And this is bigger than us. It's just a start, and it's the foundation of the Champions League of basketball of the Creole nations. It is as big as it is, but it's going to start from August 22nd. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And we hope to see you in Massac Indoor Facility.
Thank you very much, Marvin. John Baptist also. Thank you very much, Maggie Peters and Joel. This was another Creole Heartbeat program. And by being here today on the big station, it's confirmation that the big station is part and giving you a time and moment to express and to sell and to evangelize the word. Leeway Wadix Charles. Until next week, may God bless you and may God bless Dominica. The news major comes up next on the big station.
Yes, sir. Sakai Mala, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix, Prince Wadix. Papou a wete ba moun plen la yon manj a kite la vi. Apresiye sa yo ka fe kon yo a pa mi nou jodi.